Hey, this is Louise from Project Thank You Design Studio. So, a good tip for creating effective social media images is to layer up on backgrounds, color blocks, textures, and frames. Doing this along with using contrasting colors will really make your design pop. So today I'm going to show you how to recreate this image using the various different colors and backgrounds and everything. So I'm just going to clear all of these elements and start from scratch. Okay, so the background I'm going to use, I'm going to go into the album folder and then look for the watercolor section. I'm going to use this blue watercolor background. Just going to enlarge it to the size of the canvas and in the layers panel lock it into place so it can't move around now. Okay, now I'm going to draw a circle on top of that, a really big circle, by going into the shapes section at the right hand side. I'm drawing a Mahusiv circle. Okay, just enlarge that pretty big. And then using the align panel at the side, we're going to center align that. And that is going to be a sort of midnight bluey, purpley colour. And I'm going to just remove that border. There's a hairline black border there, so just knock that down at the side. Now I'm going to add on a couple of white borders. So just draw a square and then go to the colour panel and using that cross, just click that to remove the colour in the middle and then move the border slider up to about 6 there and make it white. And then in the align panel, just center align that there. And then we're just going to duplicate that square, make it a tad smaller, center align it, and then move the slider down just to make that a hairline border to sit inside the other one. And then we are going to go back to the album folder and in glitter elements, I think, oh no, that might not be where it is. Glitter backgrounds we need. I'm just going to use this really thin gold glitter border there. Nice little frame. Just make that a little bit bigger and put it into the center of your design using these two to just send it to the center and then the middle. Cool. And now I'm going to draw a square. Sorry, I'm just going to draw a square that's going to sit behind that gold frame when I move it behind in the layers panel there. Just layers is top left and then move it down using that arrow. And I'm going to make that a nice hot pink colour to contrast against the midnight blue. You see that just brings it all together, the gold and the pink lifts it up from the blue background that we've used and just makes it look more exciting and interesting and just makes the design pop a little bit more. Okay, now just to add another little bit of texture and contrast, I'm going to add this black glitter square in. I'm going to move it down to the bottom corner and rotate it slightly. And that's just going to sit in there, make it a little bit bigger. Just to add a little bit of interesting texture and bring it out a little bit more. And it's just another element of contrast really in the design. I'm going to move the white border to sit above that. Repeat it again with the second white border. Okay. So now we just need the text. Type in the word, that's not how you spell shine, there we go. When you type one line in, it does come in with a curve in Design Studio, so just knock that curve off there, just moving it down on the slider. Change it to the font that you're going to use. I'm going to go with this one. Nice and bold for the main word. Center align it again, and I'm going to copy the colour off this midnight blue circle. Just copy that hex code and I'm going to use that for that word, so copy it into there. And then the next line of text is, oops, that's going to be in lowercase, like the star that you are. Again, knock that curve off and move it down a little bit. And then find the typeface that you want to use. I'm going with Rosalina Script there, just because that font is a really nice contrast. It's a nice scripted, delicate font that really contrasts it against the thick, bold typeface that I've used there, that Porter Sans, is a real standout font, so I wanted something the total opposite basically to go against that one. I'm going to make that white, again just to make it stand out against the midnight blue of that one. I'm just going to tilt it slightly. You're going to make sure you've got plenty of space between all of the edges of your page, between all the borders there, so that it's not overlapping or looking too close to the edges, just because that makes it look really squashed and it's not a good look. And then I'm just going to add this little star in the bottom and copy that midnight blue colour in there. Make sure it's centre aligned. And there you go. All that was basically was just layering up different design elements to create a background that's going to stand out and be noticed. You can see the contrast between the watercolour, then the solid colours, and then we've used the glitter backgrounds and then added the frames over the top. It just all makes it stand out and brings it together, and a lot of different stuff going on there. So that's just one thing that you can try out to make your social media images stand out from the rest. Okay, have a go with that and let me know how you get on. Come along and join the Facebook group. It's if you just do a search for Project Thank You Design Studio Network and come along and request to join, and yeah, come and join in the fun. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye.